Hey, it's AT time. My name is Ron Friedman, and today on Animation Trainers, we are at WonderCon in Anaheim, California. WonderCon is a sister event to the San Diego Comic-Con. In fact, it is put on by the same organization. It is comprised of panels, meet and greets, and an exhibition floor full of every kind of fantasy merchandise you could ask for. They had everything from comics and graphic novels to toys and collectibles, as well as masks and costumes. In fact, one of the main draws of a convention like WonderCon is the opportunity to see all the fantastic cosplayers. And there are people dressed up from every franchise you can imagine. Hey, I'm now standing outside of room 207B where my friends Sean Warwick and Doug Leffler are participating in a panel called Your Vampire Story. So I'm going to head on in. Hey, so I'm here with Sean and he is about to go on to his panel. So we're going to wish him luck, break a leg. Hey, I'm here with Doug Leffler and he also is about to go on the panel. So we're excited about hearing them talk about our vampire stories.
Hence the reason why this is sort of vampire themed. Up on that channel, we have all sorts of resources for people who are writing vampire stories, videos about like strengths and weaknesses, the cost of living forever, like all that kind of thing.
They had panels on a wide variety of topics. One of the panels that I attended later in the evening was on the subject of the state of the industry and how many people are creating content for themselves and finding a niche audience to support them, rather than relying on being employed by a huge media company and creating their content for them. And honestly, that's exactly why I created this channel. I wanted a situation that I could be in control of, where my success or failure was not hanging on the whims of someone else in the industry and what they decided they wanted to do. I am investing in myself, and I encourage you to do the same. There is concern about how much work there's going to be in the future for animators. It's important to remember that there was a time in the early 80s where animation seemed to be a dead medium, and there was talk of even getting rid of feature animation at Walt Disney Studios. However, it was only a few years later that the golden age of feature animation began with The Little Mermaid. So it just goes to show that you never know which direction the industry is headed. And the likelihood that at some point, people who understand how to apply motion to inanimate objects in order for those objects to feel alive is likely not going to go away. It will just change what software we use or how we tell our stories. And I have intentionally priced the Patreon sessions so that no one would need to be able to say that they couldn't afford it financially. I didn't want the cost of it to prevent people who wanted to learn this craft from being able to do so. So please come check out our weekly 1-hour live feedback and over-the-shoulder animation fishbowl sessions at patreon.com/animation trainers. You too can join our students, our trainees, and our beloved patrons who have my eternal thanks for their continued support of this channel. They get all the cookies. And look, we have a new one. Hi, Renee. Or would you prefer to have a private session with me where we can discuss how to improve your animation skills working with me directly one-on-one? Then please visit our website at animationtrainers.com and schedule a session with me. My name is Ron Friedman, and I hope that we will see you for our next session here at Animation Trainers. In the meantime, keep it moving.